Good morning and welcome to Rational Thinking. My name's Sam, and this week we'll be taking a look at a Brexit breakthrough for the pound and some disappointing data coming out of the US. The pound started the week on the back foot as the UK government and the European Union confirmed that they were some way apart from securing a Brexit deal, and a lot more work was needed to be done to secure an agreement ahead of the EU summit on Thursday. Shortly after, intense discussions were had, and Boris Johnson announced that the UK and EU had reached an agreement on a new withdrawal agreement. This saw the pound rally to its highest level against the euro and US dollar since May. The pound to euro rate moved to 1.1650, and the sterling to US dollar rate moved as high as 129.50. Despite the breakthrough, there remain concerns that Boris would struggle to get the deal through Parliament. For instance, the DUP, who are the coalition party with the Tory government, they announced that they would vote against Boris Johnson's deal, and this see the pound come tumbling down. Despite this, we did see a slight spike in the rate on Friday afternoon, as the head of the EIG, Andrew Bridgen, announced that they would most likely support Boris Johnson's Brexit deal, and this provided a slight relief for the pound going into Saturday's vote in Parliament. Saturday's parliamentary session, which was billed Super Saturday, failed to live up to its expectation. The government delayed its meaningful vote on Boris's new Brexit deal. Instead, MPs supported a motion tabled by Oliver Letwin to withhold Commons approval for a deal until the necessary UK legislation to leave the EU had passed, or put simply, to force Boris to request a new Brexit extension. The US dollar had a difficult week last week. The data in particular was very disappointing. We had monthly retail sales data for September showed a decline for the first time in 7 months. The decline in the US dollar wasn't helped by strength in currencies elsewhere, and also an improvement in US-China trade tensions. Taking a look at the data for the week ahead, in terms of the pound, there's not really much data-wise. All eyes are going to be focusing on any Brexit developments. For instance, the leader of the House, Jacob Rees-Mogg, he mentioned that we would likely see the government table a vote on their Brexit deal as early as Monday. However, this will be down to the Speaker of the House, John Bercow, as to whether or not he will allow it. Taking a look at the euro, it's quite a big week for the euro. I mean, things start off on Tuesday when we have the ECB bank lending survey report. We will then have manufacturing PMI out on Thursday, along with the interest rate decision and the accompanying statement. In terms of the US dollar, it's a pretty quiet week for data on the US front. It's just going to be a case of keeping an eye on US-China trade tensions. And that's all from us today. We look forward to seeing you next week. Don't forget, if you do have any currency requirements, please feel free to get in touch.